Welcome back, Jag Nation, to South Alabama Football Update, the preseason edition. This is the 4th episode. I'm Braden Cheek. Now, we'll go back to the offensive side of the ball this week once again. This time, offensive backfield. We'll take a look at the quarterbacks and the running backs. First off, we'll start with the running backs. We caught up with Robert Matthews, offensive coordinator, and junior tailback Jay Jones to see all about the position.
Well, let's talk about the one that came here for spring practice, Jay Jones. Jay has had a really good summer. He's a guy that can really run and someone that has continued to improve. So we're excited about what Jay gives us. Chris Denham is another transfer that came in this summer, and Chris has had a good first couple of days of practice, and we've seen signs that he is what we thought he was going to be, and so that's a really positive sign. And then our two freshmen, just continuing with the newcomers, our two freshmen, Xavier Johnson from Tampa, Florida, and Caleb Blanchard from Denham Springs, Louisiana. Both of those guys have shown signs that we recruited the right guys, and so we're excited to what their future holds. The guys that are the returning players with us, Kendall Houston. Kendall looks faster than he did last season, which is a good thing, and so we're excited about that. Terrence Timmons has had a fantastic offseason. He's put on some weight. He's practicing extremely hard. He's made a couple plays out there. Julian Valentine is back, and Julian, he made some nice runs today and had some good cuts, and Julian's very solid. He pass pros well. He can catch the ball in the backfield. He has extremely good vision as far as finding the run lanes.
Junior college transfer running back Jay Jones knows he can't be the only one carrying the load this season.
At the end of the day, it's all depth. If in Division I football, you're going to need more than 2 running backs or one good running back. And I feel like all these guys brings different elements to the table. In the position, you're going to need depth. And I feel like with all this athleticism we have at running back, the depth is the biggest part that I feel that will help us this year.
I think that certain guys have certain strengths. As far as some guys are faster than others, they're outside the box runners versus inside the box runners. But ultimately, we can't call plays based on exactly who's in the game. So they really have to be able to do it all. Certainly we would like one guy to run a certain play over another guy, and we'll try to get that in the best we can. But ultimately, for them to be successful and for us to be successful, they really need to be a complete back to where they can be an inside runner, outside runner, pass pro guy, and be able to catch the ball in the backfield. So that's what we're striving to teach them to do.
Coming into the football program in January, Jones knows the only way to get ahead of the curve was to study film.
It's been hard picking up the offense because the tempo is so fast, but I feel like we picked it up, fairly easy because we take our film session, very important, and we pay attention to field session. Coach Hewitt, he helped us a lot, off the schedule. If we don't have meetings, we can call him if we have a question. So I feel like this first week, it's been like pretty much preparation, but we picked it up like faster than I thought we would.
As you can see, the running back has a lot of competition, but it also does the quarterbacks. And the quarterbacks were Ross Matheny and Brandon Bridge, both of whom got a late start last year. Of course, Ross transferred in from Virginia after graduating in late July, and then Brandon Bridge played scout team all last year. Now, we caught up with quarterbacks coach Brian Vince to talk about the situation at quarterbacks, and also we caught up with Ross Matheny, last year's starter.
Well, right now we feel like Ross Matheny and Brandon Bridge are both battling daily. Ross entered fall as the #1 guy just from the spring. He was our starting quarterback last year. He's came out. Ross has had a phenomenal fall. Extremely solid fall. Brandon has came out, and we've started. Obviously we've got a great competition going. Brandon has seemed to get better every day. He seems to make progress every day. He's trying to push Ross, which he is. And Ross is responding. As everybody knows, competition brings the best out of everybody, and they both seem to be progressing, daily, and they both are great leaders. They both work extremely hard. They're both intelligent. So really, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing for our program. It's a good thing for our team, and both guys are push each other. They're very positive towards each other. They both care about each other. So it's a good situation we're in right now.
Matheny knows that having competition at the quarterback spot is good for the team.
Yeah, competition brings the best out of everyone. Brandon's a good player. He's improved a lot since last year. I've improved my game since last year, and so we feed off each other. We learn from each other, and just try to help each other learn and get better. And I think it's been good so far for us.
The senior quarterback goes on to talk about the first couple days of fall camp.
Well, I think the first couple of days of camp, our tempo was phenomenal. The coaches were having to slow us down, which is a good thing because we want to play fast. And then we get the pads on, and we start getting physical and that kind of thing. And that's what we want to be. We want to be a physical football team that plays fast. And I think today with the pads on for the first time was a good indicator of what type of us being that team. We'll keep making strides forward and keep improving.
Coach Vincent goes in depth about the other three quarterbacks.
Ross is a senior this year. Brandon's a junior. Trey's a sophomore. And then we've got Grant, who's a redshirt freshman, and Brett Sheehan, who's a true freshman. Every day is extremely important for them to progress in what we're doing. Because you look up, and we've seen a lot of crazy things happen where you look up and your third guy's in the game. Trey Fettner has had a really good fall camp. I've been really, really pleased with Trey, his grasp of the offense. He's always had tremendous work ethic and tremendous character and tremendous leadership abilities. But his accuracy, his grasp of the offenses, and all the other little things that he has shown us this fall has been a great, great surprise. Not that we didn't think he could do it, but you've got to see it. And then you go to Grant Powell, who is a redshirt freshman. Grant's really throwing the ball well. He's big, he's strong, the ball's coming out of his hand well. He's just got to get in there and dig in and get a better grasp of the offense. And then you got Brett, who's a true freshman, who our plan was all along is be able to redshirt him, and he knows that. But Brett, the thing that's impressed me with Brett is his football IQ. Brett has really dug in this summer and really got a good grasp. For him, where he's at right now as a true freshman, is impressive, his grasp of the offense.
Join us Friday as we go over the defensive ends and outside linebackers with new position coach Freddie Roach.